What's going on, guys? My name's Rionyxiel.
It's your boy Robino, man. Woo! Dang, this first time he actually blew up my ears.
You excited for this movie?
I mean, it was cool. I wasn't too excited about it. Very average movie.
It was. Today we're here to do a movie review, a very short movie review for Slender Man. Now, I'm sure we all know most of us on the internet, the creepypasta Slender Man started off as a concept on the internet in 2009 by, I can't remember his name right now. He has two different names, screen names and all that stuff. Anyway, it started in 2009 and is gaining popularity. People adding their own elements, their own stories, making their own pictures and all that stuff. And the whole idea of Slender Man taking people, causing insanity, all that stuff just started spreading. There is no defined lore about him other than what people have collaborated and made themselves. So they decided to take this concept and make a movie about it.
Right. It was like I said, the movie, it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bad. It was barely okay. It was very average. Like a very average, scary, even though it wasn't really that scary. Very average, scary movie.
Yeah, it's very predictable.
Yes.
It was very predictable. It was not scary at all. Even the jump scenes, you were expecting them. You knew they were coming.
Yeah.
So when that happened, you're like, oh shit, okay. He's over there now. Yeah, this happened, okay.
It was very typical, three high school girls. Four high school girls, let's have a party and drink. Hey, the guys were talking about Slender Man. We should try it. And it's like, okay.
All bad movies start out.
Yeah.
They're trying something they should not be doing. Summoning a demon, doing this,
It was just like, okay, very predictable. Of course, the guys didn't do it.
The guys chickened out.
The guys chickened out, which I was expecting them to kind of be in the movie. To be honest with you, I really wanted to be in it.
Like counterpoint.
Yeah, because it's kind of
their group of friends is being attacked. Her group of friends is being attacked. They meet up and they're going, the guy and the girl together. No, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It was kind of like, okay, the storyline was very.
It was very bland.
Very bland.
These girls happen. It's a very typical ghost demon type movie.
Yeah.
This thing happens. One person at a time starts getting infected or getting haunted or whatever else. No one else believes them until there's one last girl, two girls left. Then they start actually fighting against whatever's happening to them. But by then it's too late, and things just spreading and getting worse and worse. She goes for outside help, and that doesn't help because no one believes her. It's just a typical ghost movie. Just with a supernatural creature instead of a ghost.
Pretty much the whole thing with Slender Man is, the thing about Slender Man is, if you find out about him, pretty much, he's gonna get you. If you see him and you try to figure out who is this guy, who's the man or whatever, he's pretty much gonna chase you down for the rest of your life until he gets you. That's pretty much the whole thing about Slender Man. I
was talking to him last night about this, that the concept of him hunting you down and his working like a virus, that he can only hunt you down once you see him or once you know about him, then he can actually attack you. Reminds me a lot of Freddy Krueger in that aspect. Yes. Freddy Krueger can only affect your dreams and take you and hurt you once you know he exists. Which is why the whole movie Freddy vs. Jason exists, because he brought Jason Voorhees back to his Elm Street, the whole town, to kill people and get people afraid of Freddy Krueger again. Because he's the killer in that town.
Yeah, it's not exactly like that. But it's not exactly. But
it's the concept of
very similar.
You need to be known in order to kill people.
Right.
So if you don't know what Slender Man is or what he looks like, you're fine.
One thing, Josh 46 told me about Slender Man. He's another YouTuber. He pretty much explained to me a little bit more about it, and it kind of makes sense of what he was saying. Pretty much, let's say if you know a little bit about Slender Man, he won't bother you as much, but he's still gonna get you if you know anything about him. But if you're trying to figure out who he is, he's going to get you first, pretty much. That's what he told me what Slender Man is mostly about.
What he is. Yeah. What I understand is, if you know about Slender Man, makes you open to him.
Yeah.
That he can come to you if he wants to get you. But the whole concept of which I never even heard of was apparently there's a way to summon Slender Man, which are the 3 bells, which I didn't even know that existed. I played the 8 pages and all that stuff, so I'm used to the games of Slender Man or the stories of Slender Man, but I never heard about the bells, the tolling, don't look at him, and all that stuff. Of course, don't look at him; he'll drive me insane. But yeah, the concept was good for this movie.
Yeah, the concept was good,
but for some reason the execution felt really strange. It felt really off. They didn't show nearly enough Slender Man in this movie.
They didn't. They really didn't. I mean, in the graphics, the only time I had to close my eyes because there's just a lot of
flashing,
flashing lights, and I had to oh.
Yeah, there's a minor, not really a seizure warning. There's a lot of black and white flashing lights at the end of the Slender Man video. Similar to the ring. If you watch the video, 7 days later you'll die. This one is you watch the video, you'll summon Slender Man.
Yeah.
If you watch this video, you're infected. That's all it is. So I don't know if you have to close your eyes for all that stuff because they all close their eyes. But anyway,
we were sitting like in the front. Like,
yeah,
we were sitting front, so my eyes were like,
after the video ends, the bunch of flashing. I saw the Illuminati triangle, the eye, and all that stuff a lot of times in there. So I don't know if that's anything to do with it. But yeah, that's all it is. You summon Slender Man, he gets you and he kills you. What I did not like is I didn't know he made noise. And all the lore I've seen about him, like. He made two noises. His tentacles apparently made tree branch creaking noises. Like when you hear tree branches like swaying in the wind, you hear the creaking noise. Mm-hmm. His tentacles made that noise, which I know they did. Like I thought it was just tentacles. Yeah. He always can tell his tentacles that reach for people. He doesn't move or anything really.
Which I wish. I do agree with you. I wish there was more of that. I wish there was a little bit more.
And I didn't know he made a cicada noise. Yeah. That little chirping noise he always makes when he's getting closer and all that stuff. It was a nice effect. But maybe not that noise or something, because it's, I don't know, maybe he seemed like more like a bug-like. Yeah. In the end of the movie, he actually went on tentacles and was crawling on his tentacles at someone. He seemed like very insect-like. It reminded me a lot of the movie Mimic. Yeah. These insects evolved over years to hunt down humans by mimicking humans in like subways and dark shadows to lure them in and then attack them. Yeah. So he reminded that. He's standing there all perfect still, like a human-esque shape in his shadows to draw them in. Then he like expands as the tentacles come out. He's crawling on all fours on his tentacles after you, roaring and all that.
Trying to grab him.
It reminds me of a lot of different aspects, a lot of different movies, all conglomerated into one big movie that is not nearly as scary as that could have been.
Yeah, I mean, and then the way he captured each girl was interesting a little bit, but at the same time it got kind of boring. Well, like the way he was going after each one. Because
it was interesting the way he was going after the girls, though. Yeah. But the way they said is that he'll kill you, he'll drive you insane. There's no other thing. You look in his face, he'll drive you insane, make you kill yourself or whatever else, or he'll kill you himself. When he takes you. Or, no. I think it's he'll kill you, he'll drive you insane, or he'll take you. I think it was.
Well, actually, he will take you. If you know anything about Slender Man, like, if you even, like, hear about him or whatever. Not yet, but he's still going to take her.
She's already mad. It doesn't matter anymore. She don't want him. He doesn't want her.
I think if they was make a second movie, I think they're still good.
I don't think they're gonna make a second movie. No.
No. I'm not saying they're gonna make a second movie. But what I'm saying, if they are, I think they would have took her. I think he would have still took her though, because
you need to leave one alive to spread the tail though.
Yes, but even after that, he'll still come get her.
Maybe because he leaves the sane ones there. Like he has a blank face. He watches. He's always watching. He has a blank face. You're insane, but you're still spreading his image and all that stuff around with your murmurings and your insanity speak.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, in the movie, I thought maybe because the girls, they thought if they burn anything important to them or destroy it, I thought maybe it will help him to come out and maybe. That's what I was thinking. Maybe he's an
intelligent creature and he would actually be willing to. Maybe that's why he summoned him.
That's what I was thinking, but that never happened. He was like, "No, I still want y'all."
The thing is, I never even heard about that lore in the original Slenderman stuff, which, like I said, there is no defined lore. It's all just different people adding to their own ideas and their own concepts to the Slenderman story, which makes it so successful. Because it's a amalgamation of ideas and concepts, which everyone's perceiving into one thing. Yeah. Which is what's amazing about Slender Man himself. Right. He doesn't exist, but he's all over the internet, so you would think he does exist. Pictures, Photoshop, stories, and apparently now there's a... I don't want to bad shame or anything, but the killing that happened because of Slender Man. There's two girls. You know about that? Post an article or something, but yeah, I don't know too much about it, so I don't want.
I wouldn't be surprised. Man, people creating that these days. I wouldn't be surprised. Man.
But anyway, so not too much more to say about this movie. It's really low, really not a great movie, not a good movie, barely an okay movie.
Do I recommend this movie? If you like scary, I'd
say no.
I would say no, but if you want to go see it, go see it. But I think this is a good maybe DVD.
Maybe this might scare teenagers or kids, maybe.
No.
We took my teenage sister to see it because she was interested in it. She thought it was boring.
She wasn't even. I mean, she just sat there like, okay. So it was so funny. And then there's other teenage kids like screaming, so we barely watched the movie. Ooh, that made
well, they're screaming and talking at the same time. I think they're like scaring each other and having, you get together and you're like bad mouthing movies and making things funny and all that stuff. I think they were doing that, but nothing to do in front of them.
Did you jump one time?
No.
Not once you didn't jump?
That's my knowledge.
Yeah, I didn't jump either. I was thinking maybe.
Are you sure?
Okay, maybe one time. Maybe one time I jumped. But that was it. I'm acting.
Like I said, all the jump scare scenes that wouldn't have made me jump, they were predictable. Yeah. When she's behind a tree, looks this way, nothing there. Looks back this way around the tree, nothing there. It's like, don't look that way again. Looks this way, oh, there it is. You know it's going to be there because she's looking that way again. It's like, it's all predictable.
Man.
She's looking to a mirror. You know something's coming.
Yeah.
She's looking at the window. Oh, you know something's coming. It's like, and it all happens as predicted. It's terrible.
It's like,
highly predictable.
I got what I got for this movie. I didn't really have any expectations for this movie.
No excitement. I was hoping for so much more, and this movie.
Yeah, because of the trailer. The
Yeah.
trailer made everyone thought, "Yo, this looks amazing."
It did look amazing based on the trailer, but then once again they used all the good scenes for the trailer, so the movie spanned, and it was just boring.
It may have been boring, but I'm not really mad. I think it was what it was. I wasn't really like super disappointed.
I know Slender Man. I was expecting a little more, so I was just
yeah, me too. But it wasn't. I've seen worse. I've seen worse scary movies, so it was okay.
So not too much more to say about this. Thank you all for watching this video. Go check out Robino's page. Link down in the description below. He does it's a Robino Entertainment now, isn't it? You updated it now?
Yes, it's Robino Entertainment, which I'll have an update video.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sunday.
So he does, I think, movie reviews and other things on there. I don't know what you do anymore. You're separating and expanding your channels.
Yeah. And if you're on my channel, check out my boy Rionyxiel, man. He does the same thing I do, man. He does movie reviews, trailer reactions, and so forth.
Yep.
And also check out Fearbot Gaming. We say that all the time, but please check it out, man. Go check it out. We play games on there. Monster Hunter's coming real soon. We're gonna be playing that, which I'm super excited for that. We're a
little low on the movie reviews and trailer reaction, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We've been updating and getting ready for the gaming stuff coming out.
Yes.
We have Warcraft's coming out here soon. We have Monsters coming out here now. Actually, we're playing it now as we're recording this. Well, not now. We're recording.
Yeah. Well, I know you train. I gotta download my thing,
So we're looking forward to that on Fearbot Gaming, and if he has gaming, I don't know. So I'd like to thank you for joining us once again on this another movie review we've done, and hope to see y'all next time. Bye.
Peace out.